Hey, what the hell, man? Oh, I see the problem. It's bad. Oh, worst case, we're going to be removing some line, I think. There's a giant wind knot here. I failed to notice it. It's my fault. Go back and review the footage and be like, yep, I'm an idiot. Never, ever, ever throw line in the water. If you do, you're an asshole. Straight up. Because that shit could end up in my prop. Oh, story time. One time, we were fishing in Salt Springs Run in Florida. Me and my dad. And we were anchored. We were shiner fishing. And we were in the actual, it's like a natural canal, I guess you'd say, from Salt Springs out to Lake George on the St. Johns. We were over on the edge, anchored out both ends. This is a long time ago. We had shiners out. We had 4 lines out. And this bayliner with these freaking Yankees in it went in between us and the bank. Now keep in mind, we've been there for over an hour and people have been passing us. No problem, waving. Saw a bunch of gamblers, because that's gambler country down there. They came in between us and the bank, and we got all of our lines in but one. Well, they got one of those big ambassador reels worth of line in their prop. So we let them have it. But then when they went by, they said, "Get out of the channel," is what the lady said. What the bitch said to us. And man, you talking about mad. Golly, we talked about that for the rest of the day. If we could, we would have run them down like pirates and boarded their boat. What are you doing? Go back to New York, you know? Go back. So apparently there was a Super Bowl and there was a halftime show, and people didn't like this halftime show for the most part, except for the people online. There's people online that liked it, but I don't know anybody in real life, and I didn't watch it, but except for about 10 seconds they showed on the news. The guy was mumbling, nobody could understand what he was saying. He sounded like he had a mouthful of D meat. Just couldn't get out what he was trying to say because his mouth was full. He was trying though. But I can't remember the last time I turned on the Super Bowl halftime show and thought, wow, this is amazing. You can tell it's fake. I mean, they're really out there dancing, but they're not singing. They rip off other artists that have never been invited, like Metallica. And personally, I think that Slayer should play. They should play the halftime show, but it'd be too violent. There'd be too much blood on the field. My second choice would be Slipknot, because they're popular and they're good. They're aggressive. I mean, you want to listen to some guy, it sounds like he's got his mouth full of, well, you know, talking about apparently politics. Some people could decipher this. Apparently they listen to people talking with the D meat in their mouth all the time. All right, feels funny again. But the band that should play the halftime show is Metallica, and I'm serious about that. They're the goats of metal. They're the biggest metal band in the world. They're not my favorite by a mile. Not my favorite by a mile, but you have to acknowledge, even if, you know, you hate Tom Brady, he's the GOAT, right? He looks like Fire Marshal Bill, but he's still the GOAT. Unfortunately, you know Matt Ryan's not the GOAT, dang it. That game made my boy cry. There's a freaking fish coming up at the top. Look at it. Man, why? As soon as I cast, what is that? A nice fish. He just hit it hard. He had it. Got phone? Yeah, finally. I have to do it all on that camera. It's going good, man. Let's give him some drag. He might feed us. Yeah, I got the net out. Y'all can't hear a word I'm saying. I'm glad I got the net out. It's a large animal. This is a good second fish. Oh yeah, it's a good one. Let's get this net ready. Let's get him over here. Let's see this sucker now. Ha! That's a good one there. Too bad the other camera wouldn't. Man, he ate this son of a bitch. This thing's got some weight to him. Yeah, that's a nice one. 4 pounds. Good boy. You go back. I saw him come up and hit it. Come on, dude. That was cool. I should have had my camera adjusted better before. You live and you learn. What kind of fish is it? He's not happy. Maybe it's a strawberry. Oh, it's a big spotted bass. No, it's a largemouth. It's another big largemouth. I'm a dummy. All right. Wrong phone. That's a pretty nice one. Not as big as the other one. Scoped him. A little bit beat up. Look at that fish. All right, dude. Try to be a warrior.